So now let's start with the question. This is your paper question. In this, they said using source transformation method, you have to calculate you need to convert this into a single voltage source and into a single resistance across terminal A and B. So they have mentioned the terminal A and B, right? So before starting this question, you should know about the source transformation. Source transformation is basically conversion of current source to the voltage source. करंट सोर्स के साथ रेजिस्टर पैरेलल में कनेक्ट होता है एंड वोल्टेज सोर्स के साथ रेजिस्टेंस हमेशा सीरीज में कनेक्ट होता है. ओके, दिस इज सपोज 5 एम्पियर, दिस इज 10 ओम. तो वोल्टेज की वैल्यू कितनी आ जाएगी? ये रेजिस्टेंस सेम 10 ओम होगा एंड वोल्टेज की वैल्यू विल गेट इट एज V is equal to I into R. That would be 5 into 10. 5 into 10 means that would be equal to 50. Correct? So in this case ये आ जाएगा. Similarly vice versa also we can do कि we can convert voltage source into the current source. So how we can convert? current source के साथ again resistance क्या रहेगा? parallel में रहेगा and resistance same है. I का formula is V by R. V is how much over here? That is 50. resistance is how much over here? 10. एंड करंट कितना हो जाएगा? 5 एम्पियर. ठीक है. देन यू नीड टू स्टडी द बेसिक थिंग कि अगर दो बैटरी इफ कनेक्टेड इन सीरीज, मतलब एक पॉजिटिव है नेगेटिव, पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव, देन दैट मीन्स कि बैटरी ऐड हो जाएगी. तो 5 + 10 विल बिकम 15. ठीक है. बट अगर दो बैटरी अपोजिट है, अपोजिट मतलब कि पॉजिटिव के साथ नेगेटिव और नेगेटिव के साथ पॉजिटिव, तो उस केस में बैटरी सब्ट्रैक्ट हो जाएंगी. 10 - 5 दैट वुड बी 5 वोल्ट. तो बैटरी का साइन कैसे आएगा? जिसका साइन बड़ा होगा, लाइक द हुज वोल्टेज वैल्यू इज बिगर. तो इन दिस केस 10 वोल्ट इज बिगर, सो बैटरी साइन इज जस्ट लाइक दिस. ओके. देन वी नीड टू convert current source. If two current source are connected in parallel, then वो single current source में convert हो जाएगा. That would be added with each other because they are in the same direction. 5 ampere plus 10 ampere will become 15 ampere. Similarly 5 ampere और यहाँ पे ये कितना हो जाएगा? 10 ampere. तो now you can see that both the currents are in the opposite direction. So इस केस में that would be 10 - 5, 5 ampere. ठीक है. Understood up to here? पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव नहीं देखना हमें यहाँ पे करंट सोर्स में. Okay, now see, you can see that this current source is connected in parallel with the resistance. We can simply convert it into voltage source, right? If I'll convert it into voltage source, then resistance is in series and ये battery में convert हो जाएगा. Resistance value over here is how much? That is 10 ohm, correct? So here the resistance is 10 ohm and the voltage value is 10 into 10, I into R, that will become 100 volt, correct? Now after this we can convert this resistance and the voltage source in current source. So see, 20 ohm as it is रहेगा. जिस भी branch के across they have asked that resistance we don't need to touch and we need to convert it into current source. So resistance as it is, right? And current source. See, according to this current का direction ऐसे जा रहा है, so हमारे current source का direction is also moving like this. Resistance value as it is 20 ohm. This is also 20 ohm. I would be equal to V by R. V is how much? 40. Resistance is 20. So 40 by 20, that will become 2 ampere. So this one is 2 ampere. This 10 ohm resistance is as it is. This 10 plus 10, we can combine it. That will become 20 ohm. And the battery is how much? 60 volt. Correct? So after this, as you can see that इसमें what we have done. Now see, after this 20 and 20, it's in parallel, right? We can solve it into a single resistance. That single resistance will become 10 ohm, and then in that case current source as it is. Correct? This, after this is a battery voltage source with a resistance, we can convert it into current source. This is also voltage source with a resistance, we can convert it into current source. तो current source के conversion के बाद your diagram will look like this. Yes or no? Hmm? This is how much? 60 by 20. That will become 3 ampere, resistance 20 as it is. This is how much? 100 by 10. That will become 10 ampere, resistance is 10. 20 parallel 20 is 10 ohm. 2 ampere will remain as it is, and this 10 ohm will remain as it is. Okay? Now tell me, any doubt up to here? Up to here, if you have done correct, then you will get 0.5 plus 0.5 plus 0.5. Now up to here you will get 2 marks. Okay? After this, current source are connected in parallel at the same potential, that and they are in the same direction also. We can resolve it into a single current source. Then in that case it will add with each other 13 ampere. Now 20 and 10 are in parallel. It again will be converted into single resistance. Now here you can see that current source is in parallel with the resistance. We can convert it into the voltage source, and then 10 ohm will remain as it is. Correct? After converting this current source into the voltage source, the diagram would look like this. Yes or no? This is A terminal and this is B terminal. So now this 10 ohm resistance and this resistance, ये कितना आएगा? That would be 16.66 आएगा. 16.66 sorry 6.66 था, तो 6.66 and 10 they are in the series, right? तो इसको फिर से redraw. Resistance with the battery, again resistance with the battery. Above is same 10 20, that would be 16.66, और ये कितना आ जाएगा? बैटरी आएगी तुम्हारे पास 86 something, तो 86 volt I'm saying. Now you need to calculate across A and B. फिर से what you need to do, voltage source को current source में convert कर लेना both the sides, और current source को combine कर लेना. Then you will get the final value for the resistance and final value for the battery. करके देखना, फाइनल आंसर तुम्हारे पास आएगा Now next question is based on star and delta. So how will we solve it? As you can see that this is the star, right? We can simply convert this star into the delta. So delta would be like this. If I'll redraw the diagram, 5 ohm as it is, right? 2 ohm as it is, 4 ohm as it is, 6 ohm as it is. This is 2, this is 4, this is 6, and this is 5. We didn't touch these resistance. Now we convert this star into delta. Like suppose this is point A, this is point B, this is point C. As you can see कि star किससे connect है? A point से, B point से, and C point से. So delta also must be connected with A point, B point, and C point. That's the necessity condition. Now you need to calculate the value. ठीक है, separate कर लो, like this is 3, this is 1, this is 5. You need to convert it into delta. तो डेल्टा का क्या फॉर्मूला है? फ्रॉम स्टार्ट टू डेल्टा सी, इट इज फॉर्मूलाज मैंने अभी तुम्हें दिखाए हैं. फॉर द स्टार्ट टू डेल्टा कन्वर्जन, राइट? वेयर आर द फॉर्मूलाज? Yeah, these are the formulas. Star to delta conversion ka. See, you need to calculate R1. R1 is connected between RA and RC. So इसका क्या formula होएगा? RA plus RC plus RA into RC divided by RB. Okay? So don't rely on handbook, because handbook में they have given different formulas. Okay? You have to learn this formula. It's easy कि RB का क्या formula होगा, like R3 का क्या formula होगा. R3 is connected between RC and RB, so it would be RB plus RC plus RB into RC divided by RA. Okay, so now I'm telling you in this particular question how we can apply the formulas. This is 1, 3, 5, right? So now as you can see that कि ये किससे connected है? 1 and 3 से. तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग यू कैन गेट द फॉर्मुलाज. वेट, आई एम ड्राइंग अगेन. दिस इज 3, दिस इज 1 मिनट, दिस इज 3 ohm, दिस इज 5 ohm, दिस इज 1 ohm, राइट? सो इफ यू वांट टू कैलकुलेट दिस वैल्यू, तो ये कितने हो जाएगा? 1 plus 3 plus 1 into 3 divided by rest of the term 5. ठीक है? And if I want to calculate this formula, तो ये कितना हो जाएगा? It is connected between 3 and 5, so it would be 3 plus 5 plus 3 into 5 divided by जो रह गया 1. Now if I need to calculate this one, तो ये किससे connect है? 1 and 5 से, so it would be 1 plus 5 plus 1 into 5 divided by rest जो रह गया. So after solving, we'll get some value over here. Here you will get it as 4.6. Here you will get it as 23. Here you will get it as 7.67. Okay. So after solving, these two resistances are in parallel. This will also be in parallel. This will be also in parallel. तो ये एक single resistance बन जाएगा. ठीक है? कैसे बनेगा? Like 5 ohm as it is, और उसको सॉल्व करने के बाद डेल्टा, डेल्टा एंड डेल्टा, राइट? दिस इज टर्मिनल ए, दिस इज बी, 5, तो यू विल गेट 1.4, 3.4 and 3.36. Now just imagine you are standing at A, you need to move towards B. So this resistance and this resistance, they are at the same path. इसमें current would be same. If current is same, then in that case these two resistances are connected in series. Correct? Again we need to redraw the diagram. 5 ohm as it is, 1.4 as it is, and after combining these two resistance into series, that will become 6.76. Now you can see that all the three resistances are connected in parallel, so we'll get the value for RAB. That would be 0.94 ohm. Okay, now see, after that in this question they ask you to determine the voltage across 10 ohm resistor in the circuit using mesh current analysis. So in this case, how many meshes do we have? 3 mesh, I1, I2 and I3. So first step is to mark current, second step is to mark sign. So as you know, current is moving, I1 is moving from A to B, so positive to negative. Current always moves from positive to negative, positive to negative. Battery sign will remain same irrespective of the direction of current. Bigger one will be positive, smaller one would be negative. Positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, negative, positive, positive, negative, positive, negative. Okay? Now apply KVL in mesh 1. What is mesh 1? That is A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. Start from A and back to A only. Whatever the second sign that comes in your path, you have to take that. Like suppose you are moving from A to B. The second sign is -2. Okay. Current would be I1 minus I3. Then B to C minus 10. Current would be I1 minus I2. C to D, nothing is there. Then the second sign plus 8. Then minus 1 into I1 is equal to 0. Okay. Now we can take another mesh. Now after that third mesh, that would be minus 1 I1, no, I3 plus 4 minus 3 I3 minus I2 minus 2 I3 minus I1 would be equal to 0. Now this one is the current source. So current source is in the corner branch, and in the corner branch में only single current will flow. तो I2 के कमरे में है this 2 ampere, right? I2 direction and 2 ampere direction is same or opposite? It is opposite. Opposite. I2 is moving down with respect to the current source, but current source is moving up. So I2 would be equal to directly minus 2 ampere.